This is 5-Minute Feng Shui, episode 47, 6 ways to attract blessings and helpful people to your life. Welcome to the 5-Minute Feng Shui podcast, where each week I talk about how to move energy and make money. You'll learn how to create a prosperous home and an abundant life using classical Chinese Feng Shui. I'm your host, Katie Weber, publisher of the Red Lotus Letter, Feng Shui Easing for Wealth. Each week, I'll cover Feng Shui topics that can help you improve your life, share inspiring stories, and always end with 3 easy-to-implement Feng Shui tips that you can put to work right away, and usually in about 5 minutes. Now let's get started on the 5 minutes that could change your life. Today we're talking about ways that you can improve your feng shui through the people you know and how to attract blessings and international luck. This is the type of feng shui that is what I call a wealth feng shui, but it is the type of wealth that's indirect versus direct wealth. Direct wealth would be the money you earn or something that you, an investment, say, something you sell and make money on. That's direct income. That's direct wealth. But there's another wealth that is vitally important, especially today, and that is the wealth of who you know. We've all heard that saying that it's not who you know, it's who you know, not what you know, and that really is a true statement, especially today. We have so much competition for jobs, for getting into school, for getting a reservation at a restaurant even. It helps when you actually know someone or can drop a name or say you were referred. It is such a easy way to kind of grease the wheels and make things easier for you. And especially if you're looking for a job, having people in your network, people you know, can mean that you may never not have a job, that there are always people who are seeking you out. So building this type of mentor and helpful people corner is really, really a critical skill and ability, and something that you can do with feng shui. It is one of the 3 principal heavenly palaces that we have. So if we want to think of it in terms of corners, we have the 8 corners of our home according to the Bagua. But there are 3 heavenly palaces, and that is the southwest, of which represents the mother and marriage and relationships. That's an earth corner. We have the center, which is the heart palace, and then we have the northwest, which is the northwest heaven palace. So we've got heaven and earth, and then we've got a grounding there in the center. Now, of course, you need to have sufficient knowledge in your life and have certain capabilities, but it's so important to get ahead in life that you also have good contacts or a network of people who can make those right introductions for you. Today, more than ever, our modern life means that we need to be able to tap into the right people and have the right people come along at the right time who can help us. And in Feng Shui, that is the helpful people corner, which is the northwest. So when you activate the northwest corner of your home, office, or desk, you're stimulating that network luck, the mentor luck, as well as the blessings luck. It will add to your networking contacts and give you greater potential for international and business and travel luck as well. So what's not to love about this corner? Now, when you activate this corner, you're helping yourself get ahead in life. So don't leave it empty, even if it's not your personal best feng shui direction. Why? Well, we all need blessings, right? And helpful people in our lives are so important, no matter what our personal feng shui is. Make sure that you use lots of shiny metal in this corner to activate the northwest. And if you're looking for a new man, activating this corner could help you find him. Now, some people have told me when I've shared some of the difficulties that have happened in my life that, if I had really good feng shui, now this is absolutely true, and you might be surprised to hear this, but they've told me that, oh, well, how could that have happened to you if you have such good feng shui? Why is that happening to you? If you have such good feng shui and you're a feng shui master, things should happen for you just easily. Nothing, you should never have a problem. That's absolutely bunk. I know plenty of feng shui masters who have health problems, who have teeth problems, who have children issues or relationship difficulties. That doesn't mean that you're immune to them. But when you have good feng shui, you also have the right people. It doesn't mean that problems don't show up for you. It means the right people do. It means that when you hit a bump in the road, something is coming up for you that's a difficulty, it means that suddenly there's like a door that opens up and people walk into that door that can help you with those problems in your life. And that is why you want to activate this corner, so that when you do have problems, there's someone there who can help you. Maybe it's with the feng shui tip. Who knows? Maybe it's just the right podcast that you're listening to that might make a difference for you. So let's talk about some ways that you can open doors to the helpful people who you can bring into your life that will bring you that kind of luck of getting past problems easier, helping you make connections, helping you have greater and wider range of network, or go international if that's your business. So let's talk about this. This corner is represented by big metal. That means like cars, filing cabinets, that sort of thing. So it makes the perfect location to add a large filing cabinet or a really pretty piece of artwork that's made of metal, anything shiny or metallic, or anything that moves. So if you have like a grandfather clock, place that beautiful thing with its bells and gongs to stimulate this northwest corner. It will activate that heavenly blessing and helpful people luck. And that's what we want to do. So if you've got a chiming clock, this is the perfect location for it. Now, moving metal, speaking of chiming clocks often have those swinging pendulums. So that swinging pendulum, or even ceiling fans, are a type of moving metal. And that moving metal creates opportunities. And one of the ways we earn new opportunities is when our efforts come to the attention of those in a position of authority or power. These are the people that can open doors for us, bring notice to our work, or help us leapfrog ahead, maybe ahead of put our resume on the stack of resumes for a job opening. When we stimulate the northwest corner with anything that moves, like a pendulum clock or a fan or even a television, this will help open those doors to create opportunities for you and help you move to the head of the line a little bit easier by having somebody, hold open the door for you, or pull back that red velvet rope and let you in. You know how that is. If you've ever been in a line at a pricey nightclub or something, when somebody opens those velvet ropes and allows you in, you just feel so special. That's the kind of opportunity. That's the kind of energy that we want to create, because it will help you rise to the attention to those who help you. Now let's talk about heaven and earth, because they belong together. And when you're wanting to get that heavenly help and the blessings and that network that will help you rise, this is where you need that earth energy, because earth and heaven are both compatible. Maybe you have a business and you need an angel investor or a benefactor. So using earth images will help bring one to you. So add pictures of a mountain, even a picture of the earth or a globe, planets in outer space. all of these types of heavenly or earthly energies will help solidify your heavenly help and blessings for others. I personally love to see pictures of maps, pictures of hills, natural rock formations, like what is it in Utah? The arches, the natural arches, the park, and Yosemite, Mount Rainier, Mount Everest, the great Swiss Alps. Any of those pictures. Now, I do want to make just a really quick comment about earth pictures. So if you actually have a picture of a mountain or some type of natural formation, earth formation, Ayers Rock, which I'm sorry, I've lost my, I know that's not in this Ayers Rock in Australia is now has another name. So apologies to Aussies who might be listening to that, or any Aboriginal listeners. But these types of formations, it's always important that whenever you show or display an image of an earth formation, that you have only an earth formation. It's many times you see pictures of mountains and they have like a big lake in front of it, or a river, or some type of body of water, or a large road. What's important is that we always show that the image always shows the mountain, or just that image of the earth formation, not any lake or water or anything like that. So if you want to add that type of earth energy in the northwest heaven sector, just make sure that your mountain or your earth image is appropriate and is the most auspicious. And so images that don't include water or roads or anything else other than that earth formation are absolutely the best. So let's move on and talk about other ways to heighten the blessing energy and heaven energy of the northwest corner. And one of the ways that you can brighten your prospects is with light. So whether you want to travel internationally, you want to gain a powerful mentor, or create blessings and attention for those who can promote you, light is one of the best feng shui activators of all. And it's especially important in the northwest corner. So how can you use that energy in the northwest corner? Try adding a tall floor lamp, even a tall plant with twinkle lights on it. Any kind of lighting here is auspicious. A chandelier, a Tiffany lamp, anything with crystals. Just avoid flames and candles or red colors. We really want pure, bright, white light. That'll make all the difference in terms of activating your prospecting for mentors or international fame or blessings here. So simple white light will bring you the right kind of attention and just the right person when you need them. Now let's talk about international luck, because this is a worldly type of energy that can bring you renown that goes beyond the borders of your state, of your country, that can go international. We love international luck, right? I mean, I just returned from a fabulous trip in Venice and Paris and Reims, France. Sometimes we call it Reims, or if you're I think I'm going to butcher it if I try to say Reims. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I don't have the correct pronunciation in French. But suffice it to say, Reims and Epernay is the champagne capital of France. So not a bad trip, I'd say. So I have plenty of international luck for traveling, and that's one of the reasons why I want you to stimulate the northwest corner, so you can get your bags packed and go somewhere awesome. Now, if you want to do business internationally, that's another reason that you want to stimulate this northwest corner. This will get your bags packed and will help you take your business or yourself far afield. So to activate this, we want to add earth elements here, like smooth crystal balls or geodes that you can buy at rock and mineral shows. Even a beautiful vase will help you solidify your relationships and stimulate international luck. The luck of the earth really stimulates the big metal of this corner and helps to bring you opportunities to travel or opportunities for business. That's because Earth is where we go to get metal, right? So if we think about it, Earth produces metal. We go into a mountain. We go into the earth to drill for gold or for iron or for metal, copper. So it makes sense that Earth would promote and produce metal. That metal energy is what moves quickly. If you think about coins, they're metal and they're round. And if you've ever dropped one on the ground, you know how far they can roll. So if that helps you keep the idea of how we want to keep that movement going and stimulate that movement of heaven energy and international luck, always think about metal moves quickly, just like a train or a car. They have wheels and that round shape. That's another thing that you can use in the northwest corner is a round shape. The round shape is the shape of heaven. And this will help you bring more mentor luck, more blessings luck. And blessings luck is that lovely surprise that we don't expect. That is, someone says, "Hey, I saw your artwork at my local gallery. I'd like to bring it to my gallery in New York," for instance. That's what I'm talking about. That type of exposure that brings you those wonderful blessings and pleasant surprises that we love. Now, let's also talk about the heaven energy of people, because images of certain people can help bring you more helpful people and more blessings. Remember that we see our world through our eyes, and that makes images so important for stimulating and getting what we desire. So images of famous, important, or powerful people like business leaders, deities, religious leaders, any kind of religious figure who's meaningful to you, these are all excellent choices that you can display here. So whether that is somebody that you admire, maybe it's Oprah, maybe it's Mahatma Gandhi, it may be even the president of your country, or the prime minister, whatever person that is meaningful to you and who you respect and look up to. These are all wonderful images to activate the northwest corner. Many people who are in business will put business leaders that are in their field in that corner. Also an excellent way to boost the northwest corner. So add in images or even messages of thanks or gratitude that help you manifest more helpful people and more blessings to you. And if travel's what you desire, add a travel poster or an image of any exotic destination to help you get that passport stamped. Today's podcast is one of my favorite. I love talking about helpful people and travel and getting international exposure. These are things that have helped me in my life. And in fact, I believe my traveling by myself to Europe back in 1983 when I was in my very early 20s really opened up my life, changed my life, in fact. And I know that even to this day, when I go other places and I meet people from around the world, it changes my life, and I get the blessing of getting to interact with people on my newsletter list and followers, social media followers on a daily basis. I hear from people in Denmark, Iran, Australia, Canada, India on an almost daily basis. And for that, I'm very grateful. And I know that my helpful people luck is at the root of that. So I wish that for you. Now let's talk about your 3 5-minute feng shui tips. Number 1, adding light to brighten your northwest heaven corner will attract people who can help you and build a network. Always remember, we want those people in our corner who can help lift us up, who can help us leapfrog to the head of the line. Like I said, hold open the velvet ropes for us and smooth the way. Make things easier for us to get ahead and get ahead more easily without all that clawing and climbing and all the struggle. We want to make it easy, right? People can help make things easier for you in terms of your aspirations, in terms of travel, and in terms of building a network. Number 2, crystals help you solidify those relationships with helpful people. And that can be adding a geode. It could be pretty crystals that you purchase, like they have some big faux diamonds. It could be even a chandelier. Whatever type of earth crystal element that you like, added. It could be your birthstone. Add this area add these to the northwest corner of your living room, and it will help you with influential and helpful people, such as a boss, such as a mentor, if that's what you're looking for. Add those crystals because it helps you solidify those relationships with people who can help you, and that's what this is all about. All right, tip number 3, singles can attract a man by activating the northwest corner with earth elements and lights. So if you're a single and you're looking for a new guy, hey, this is the corner that you need to activate. So get those lights going. I like pretty twinkle lights on a tree because it's very romantic. I also think adding images of a man that is appealing to you in this corner will help attract that special guy to your life. Well, today's episode was a whole lot of fun for me. I hope it was for you, and I hope that you get your bags packed and those red velvet ropes open up wide for you. Take care, and I'll talk to you on the next episode of 5 Minute Feng Shui. Thanks for listening today to 5 Minute Feng Shui. Be sure to join me on Facebook at facebook.com/Feng Shui Katie. And if you're really ready to move ahead quickly, head over to redlotusletter.com and sign up for my free 4-week e-course, 28 Days to Prosperity. You'll get daily lessons and tips on how to get unstuck and create financial flow in your life. Make it a fantastic day.